If you're going to call yourself a rock band and you're going to put the name of Christ anywhere around it, you better be freaking hardcore with it.
One More Time by This Fire's Embrace. That's what I'm talking about. That is metal, baby.
Wayne, I got to tell you about this band. It first started, we've already had Kuba's episodes already came out. That was episode number 8, if you want to go back and check it out. When I started researching Kuba to see if we wanted to interview him, to see what he was all about, I downloaded his episode number 1017. I was listening to that on my computer because I didn't know how to put it on my iPod at the time. And I was listening to it, and there was this band, Inhale, Exhale, and I was listening to that song. I thought, that song rocks. And then the next band, there was this song called On Broken Wings. And I was just like, man, who are these guys? And so I had to go back and listen, I had to rewind it and everything, try to figure out where the song started and who it was. And Kuba eventually said who it was. So I immediately got on the internet and Googled these guys and tried to find out where they're at, found their MySpace page and started listening to some of their music. And I was like, these guys are incredible. Where have they been? I wanted the CD immediately. I was like, I've just got to have this CD. So I'm checking out. I go to their MySpace, their regular website, and it's if you go there, it's kind of messed up right now. It just shows the picture of the CD cover, Redemption. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just call around some record stores in town to see if they have the CD. And guys, this CD is pretty hard to find. I went ahead and just checked on iTunes, and luckily, this CD is on iTunes. It's called Redemption by This Fire's Embrace. It's an iTunes Plus. They've also since added live at the Alarasa Villa. I don't know how to say that, which is, if you listen to this podcast, I don't say a lot of things right sometimes, but I'm telling you, it was $6.93 to buy this album. I got online looking. There's other people that can't find this album, so I know it's pretty popular, but it's on iTunes, so anything we play today, you can just go check it on iTunes. I'll have a link in the show notes. $6.93 from Redemption. It will probably be the best $6.93 you spent on iTunes this year. And then also, if you dig this stuff, check out the live versions of the songs that they did that set. And there's 4 songs. They do Sad December Day, On Broken Wings, Home Again, and Take My Life on that EP. And that's $3.96. And I guarantee you that's probably going to be the best $3.96 you spend as well to check those guys out. Let's just talk a little about On Broken Wings, man. Let's talk about that, Wayne.
I tell you, On Broken Wings is the key. Hits you, gets you going. I felt like I was back in college, listening to some good old heavy metal, the way that it should be.
Well, there's no doubt when you look at a band like This Fire's Embrace, and I know that they've had some problems with their label, and that's why we're probably not hearing so much about this band out there. On Broken Wings and Home Again, I mean, these are what songs are supposed to sound like. You got a little bit of screaming, you got some singing, you got some killer guitars, you got some chunkiness in the guitars. I don't know if there can be songs that are better. I mean, this has everything it needs to have it to just be excellent music.
Well, we're going to have to go back in history, Brandon, to really understand what makes them so good. Aaron, we can go back to December 8th, 2004. We have to go back to December 8th, 2004, when Aaron was at a concert, okay? It wasn't just a regular old concert. It was the concert that, yes, Dimebag Darrell, there was 500 people in the audience, and Aaron was one of them that saw 5 people get shot, including Dimebag Darrell. And that is when he started doing some soul searching. And what he says was at the pinnacle of his popularity with Liquid 16. And after that, he did some soul searching and gave his life over to Jesus, and then searched out for some members. And just within a few months, he had his 5 to form This Fire's Embrace. You take that kind of background of seeing somebody get shot and just totally giving your life over to Jesus, and putting like what we put at the beginning of this episode, if you're going to do something for Jesus, you better be bringing it 100%. And these guys do. That's why we put that tag at the beginning of this podcast.
That's right. I got to tell you, and the Hammerheads out there, that I grew up listening to a lot of Pantera not because some of the things they said, but just because it was popular at the time. And Pantera is a great band. I got to give them credit. You know, they definitely established a whole new music genre with what they were doing. The problem is some of their lyrics, and it's sad for me to say this, but I can pretty much recite the lyrics to Good Friends and a Bottle of Pills off the Far Beyond Driven CD. Hammerheads don't need to check it out. And I told this to Wayne the other day. I said, it's one of those things where it's a good album. I was listening for the music, but the side effect was that I now have all those lyrics memorized, and sometimes those things just pop into my head. And I wish that I'd had some of the songs like Home Again and On Broken Wings to listen to, so that I didn't have to deal with, having that stuff pop in my head, thinking about that during the day.
That's exactly right. This generation now, Christian rock is right where it needs to be. You can mix it in with regular radio as far as content with musically is just the same, if not better, than what's being played on the radio, because it all comes down to getting down into the content of the song. The lyrics being just emotionally driven, that's what all this is about. And I can say, back in the 90s, I wasn't really hip on Christian rock that much, but I have to say, this decade right here is where it's at. And I've missed out on a couple of years here of going back to some of these other bands, and they were formed in late 2005. We're hitting them on 2008. That was 3 years past. Anvil and the Hammer is going to try to find out the bands getting together 2008, not 3 years down the road. We're going to catch up with all these different bands. We're going to get hooked into them and bring you the best, so you can fill your mind with positive thoughts, unlike what Brandon was talking about with Pantera. That's what it's all about.
Okay, Wayne, how about this? How about we play On Broken Wings for the Hammerheads and let them decide for themselves how great this band is?
Exactly. If you don't think this song rocks, then you need to go get your hearing checked, because something's wrong with you, baby. Roll it.
Broken wings on my shoulders.
What a song, dude. What a song.
That's what I'm saying. So, Hammerheads, is something wrong with your hearing? Or are you digging what we're hearing?
That's right. What did I say? That's the best. What did I say that was? That was the best $6.93 you can spend on iTunes, man. I'm not joking.
Double it.
Double it. You know, yeah, you just ought to buy it twice. That's how good it is. But
buy it for a friend.
Yeah, but when I got on their MySpace page and they had this song up there, Home Again, as far as lyrically sound, not only is this song rock, this may be one of the best lyrically written songs out there. When you talk about some of the lyrics say, it's pretty much the second verse is, a solid rock on which I stand, the enemy can never take me. I'll hold on to the great I am, and all I say is, take me home again.
Strong. In the beginning of it even, redemption is mine forever.
Oh, right on, dude. You know, and I guess, too, the thing that I really, really like is when he talks about take me home again, he goes, I'm feeling like I did on Sunday morning. And I know that he's talking about the feeling that you get in church on Sunday morning. And when he's talking about the stone is rolling, he's talking about the stone that held our Savior Jesus in the tomb. You know, when he talks about the stone is rolled away, I mean, it's just hardcore. You know, they just show some skill level. When you write a song and you can make it rock this hard and you can make it mean so much, I mean, to me, that's just what really brings it in the song. It's not that anything stands out. It's just it all stands out. They did a good job on it. That's all I can say, dude. And then from the solo, you know, and Wayne usually gets to pick out the solo, but I got to tell you, man, this solo is just killer. This whole song, and we're going to play a little bit of the song Home Again, and then we're going to take a little break there, and then we're going to bust out with a solo, because this song is really just, it's that good. And there's a little quiet section in the middle where it builds back up. I mean, I guess I just really like those solos where they can just, the guys that know how to play can just wail on the guitar, man. But like, again, this is a solid song. Probably one of my personal favorites from this band has got to be this song, Home Again.
I will agree with you on that regard. And as far as the solo on this album, I'll let you pick it, because Home Again is my favorite song on the album also. So I'll let you have this one, Brandon, but only this time.
Thanks, man. All right, guys, this is going to be Home Again. Again, Hammerheads, you be the judge. Am I crazy? Am I wrong for thinking this song rocks so hard? You be the judge.
Redemption is mine!